Oh my gosh, who would have thought this would actually happen, bro? Like, dang, it was only a matter of time.
안녕하세요. 스트레이키즈의 방찬입니다.
Chan and Felix?
저는 가장 기대되는 영화 1위 북미 사전 최고 예매량 기록 영화 데드풀과 울버린의 주제가
Wait, I did not even know that they had the highest tickets. That's actually fire, and I feel like adding Stray Kids onto this only make this even more cool.
베스트 프렌드잖아요. 예. 그래서 오늘은 특별히 내 친구를 소개하는 자리를 마련했습니다. 우후!
Yeah.
Right. Welcome, Ryan. Good to see you again.
Hello.
How have you guys been?
So happy to be here. And welcome you. Finally, we get to see each other.
I mean, what the heck? This is crazy.
We can speak Australian. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a separate language, right? Yeah.
I always thought like superheroes were special, but that's Stray Kids right here. That is.
Yeah.
They do not let you into the club wearing a Deadpool suit. They let you into the club if you're a member of Stray Kids.
We can't get into any club, so could we come with you guys?
Well, we haven't been to a club.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. We haven't.
Take
Nah,
us
they
out
probably
one
haven't.
night
One night.
And let us get a little glimpse into what it's like.
We'll talk about it with the company.
Yeah.
Bro, they literally trying to go out and have drinks with the kids. Don't, hey, we know what it is. Hold up.
We'll see what we can do.
You know what? I'll talk about it with the company. They look very concerned over there.
It's like giving us the eyes right now.
So this whole interview is a best friends concept. So
Okay.
here I would like to introduce my best friend.
Good mates, we're good mates, yeah.
Since
When did you meet? We met like
2016.
2016.
Dang.
2017 actually.
Yeah.
2017 was when we had our first fight.
We're 17 years in now. 17, wow.
Wow.
There was
Yeah.
about a 9-year period where we didn't speak with each other, but we're working through it.
Yeah.
I'm loving how they throw it in like the actual lore from the movies in here. Bro, I'm loving the concept too. Best friends, because obviously, you know, Deadpool, Wolverine, they trying to, especially in this movie, we talking about them joining forces, being best friends, and then you got Chan and Felix, which all of Stray Kids are best friends, but for this situation specifically, we talking about Chan and Felix.
As some of you guys know, I am, and also Felix is, we
Yes.
are great big fans of both of you.
Huge fans.
And we also do have history if we, on
Yeah.
social media.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about that maybe?
Well, yeah, we, I guess, kind of met through social media. Yeah. But do you know that some of my closest friends I've met that way? Where sometimes like Rob McElhenney, who is a friend of mine, who he and I bought a Welsh football club together.
Right, I do know,
Some people
yeah.
know about this, some people don't. I don't pretend everyone does. I reached out to him on social media just because I admired something he did on his show, and as I've gotten older, I've thought like, don't keep that inside. Tell someone when,
Yeah.
when you see someone do something that's amazing, just share.
Facts.
So I did that, and that's kind of, I'll get to you one of these days. Do
I
something-
tried to communicate with you. You said I don't DM anybody.
Bro, he just called them out live, bro. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. What this man Ryan said is very important, especially in a time where, I feel like people are so to themselves. People are so like in their own bubble. It's important to, appreciate people in their, good times as well as their bad times. Keep uplifting people, especially people you care about, people you see putting in that hard work. I love seeing stuff like this. Hey, shout out to Ryan, bro.
That was the block button, which you get confused with sometimes. But he and I struck up a friendship and then went on this crazy adventure together. So we had a similar thing, and I'm just wondering, like, let's take it to the next level. Like,
Yeah,
what are we
okay.
gonna do? Let's buy maybe a cricket team.
Oh, that would be nice.
Why
Oh, yeah,
not? Wow, cricket.
And if y'all don't know, that's business investment. He up here throwing y'all hella gems. You know what I'm saying? Y'all buy a team together. I'm sorry, Hugh, for getting you looking like this, but you buy a team together. Hey, that's a business investment together, bro. That's a mutual agreement that's gonna mutually benefit both of y'all.
Buy Hugh's childhood home and turn it into a circus. Whatever you want. I don't know. We hung up. One of my favorite interviews I did on Free Guy was
Free Guy was
very
it was-
interesting.
When was that? It was like last.
No. Our friendship, you and I have been friends longer than you've been friends with him.
Oh, that is true.
Really?
Yeah, that was back in 2021.
How did Hugh feel when we, I guess, mentioned him in the social media conversation? It started off with us two first, and then we're like,
If he just hears his name anywhere, his brain tastes chocolate.
Chocolate.
Sorry, I'll let you answer.
Bro, why is Ryan Reynolds such a good Deadpool? Like, bro, even when he's not Deadpool, I can see this man being Deadpool just because of his personality.
Yourself.
I hear a lot of stuff and I tune it all out. I haven't heard anything for about the last 17 years.
Yes.
I love sitting next to each other on a plane is always fun.
I do this a lot.
Yeah. Sometimes fast asleep, and I've only just started the story.
So I mean, it's fantastic to see you guys here finally, and also Hugh, we have great news today because today we have some special news coming up, and we have something prepared actually right here.
Oh yeah, we do.
Okay, so basically what we've prepared is the cameo that both of you guys have prepared for our music video.
Yes.
Boom. And
We
so-
saw
It's a
that.
secret.
But I mean, today it's only us four that we get to see the cameo for the first time. So
Okay.
It's funny because everyone here has never seen it.
Not seen it
It's
yet.
funny 'cause
no one has ever seen it.
We haven't seen it
We
yet
haven't even
either.
seen it.
Bro, you know how, and I don't even know if the people who edit this are super psyched about Stray Kids or attached to what they got going on, but imagine being the editor and seeing and getting access to this type of stuff ahead of everybody else. You low-key got a huge job. You can't spoil nothing. Like, bro, imagine you doing that. You would fold. I ain't like...
So this is our first time.
But this
here
is our
getting
first
the fun.
time too.
Nice.
No way. What if this was such a thrill? What am I allowed to say that won't cause a blow dart to go into my neck?
I mean, well, I'm pretty sure this is coming out after the music video anyway,
Yeah.
so you can say whatever you want.
No,
Alright, we'll
but
check
thank
out
you
the
so
music
much. Yeah, should we check it out? All right, sweet. Let's check it out.
Alright, let's go.
Boy, that
No
suit,
audio?
That suit strikes a
wow.
figure.
Yeah.
Not a weatherman. Oh yeah. The one thing. This was before I had my lips done.
Oh, straight away.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite thing about this is Marvel has no idea I did that.
Really?
That's part of the fun.
Interesting.
Yeah. How long have you guys been sitting there?
Wow, oh yeah, that was on top of the building.
Whoa! Your
Wow, sweet.
tone shift.
Small.
An older, less agile member. Yeah. And then,
Y'all know something else I noticed that I'm just seeing this time that I watch it? They really are in like black and red. I just noticed that.
an older, less agile.
Look, like they all like color coordinated for him. The background, this fit because Stray Kids colors in general, before they even, collabed with Deadpool, they literally had like Deadpool colors. They got the original black, red, and white. For real. And I love that color scheme. It's just so simple, so sleek. I love it.
Member? Yeah. And then,
Unbelievable.
it's such a clinic in confidence and fake confidence. I was nervous.
We weren't even.
Whoa, much more nervous than you.
He knows this. He and I talk, we joke on camera all the time, and you guys probably do as well, but we're actually just the most sensitive little gushers you'll ever meet. When we're hanging out, we're always, oh God, our fears are. So when I was coming to meet you guys, I was nervous. I was like, you guys are you guys have made a mark globally.
Yeah.
That is, what you've done is completely crazy.
You guys have done the same.
Just hearing that from two, biggest superheroes, legends,
I ain't gonna lie though, I get exactly what Ryan's saying. Cause when you think about Stray Kids, that's a different thing. When you're recording a video, I view it kind of like how I record videos, but obviously I'm not on the movie screens. When you're recording a video and you seeing all of the praise and accolades and all of this stuff from behind the screen, it's different from going to a show and performing in front of people and having those people yell at you, or getting these types of deals where you with fashion companies and you go to events and people literally trying their best to take pictures with you, and you know what I'm saying, to that degree of, it's they both are at such a high pedigree, so it's hard to compare the two, but I get why he looking at them dang, y'all like that for real.
You guys did it with talent.
Well, no, you guys are talented too. Come on.
I did it with him just beating up people.
Well, I mean, thank you so much for even just being, in our music video. So, thank you so much for gracing us with your.
This is like our dreams, our childhood dreams. This is really
That's our childhood dream. What are you talking about?
The
I love it.
Outweighs us far more than it outweighs you. Trust me, we are the ones that
It's a
score.
mutual
What
benefit.
happened to the bit with us dancing that we thought was in? Remember we did?
Yeah,
that got cut?
they took one look at that, and
We need to see that.
Come on. Why would you cut it out?
Hugh and Ryan responsible for the downfall of Stray Kids.
All right. Well, I guess we saw the music video, but now we can't, just ignore the fact that you guys are here in Korea. So
Really?
we have to talk about Deadpool and Wolverine, not just us, but you guys.
Both of them
And
together.
because Deadpool and Wolverine's like a big
Best friend kind of vibes.
So first question: brief introduction of each other's character and what is the attractive point of each other.
What do you guys find each other so attractive?
So character first. Deadpool is one of my favorite superhero characters. And
Yeah.
he's so irreverent, so funny. He obviously he can do everything physically and fight and do all that stuff, but he's just so badass. But what I kind of really love about it is underneath there's just this little guy wanting to belong, and this little guy wanting to be part of something, and I love the way that gets covered with all the humor.
Yeah, same.
And Ryan himself, I think, is, first of all, he's a genius. He's one of my best friends. He's one of the greatest men I know. He's a terrible father, but he's a great
My kids
that's
will
okay.
attest. They're
but no, honestly, he's just one of the most generous, loyal, does a lot of stuff that you'll never ever hear about, and I'm one of the beneficiaries of it.
Oh wow! What is this bromance?
all right. Here we go, Jackman. You guys got some
Let's go.
tissues? Here we go. No, okay. So you'd be hard pressed to find somebody who has made a more indelible mark than this man.
Indelible.
In the industry. Not only has he been playing Wolverine for 25 years, and we all know in the comic book industry, guys are recast constantly.
Yep.
There is only one Wolverine.
Facts.
I have a feeling that there are only
Kinda like
going to
Tony
be
Stark.
one Wolverine. I
I
don't know
agree.
anyone who could do this.
No doubt.
But he was also a guy who's nominated for Oscars and all kinds of stuff, doing stuff that's completely different. I mean, like, absolutely right outside of the box of that. And that is very unusual for a leading man. Not as unusual for, like, a real character kind of actor who's only... He's a movie star and he does all these things. Now, the person under that, though, is the reason I've been friends with him for 17 years. I'm going to give you one example of why he's a better father to my own children. I came home from a long day of drinking. No. I came home from a long day of work. I don't know what I was doing. And I walk into my apartment in New York City, and I see my wife, Blake. I say hi, and all that. I keep walking, and I hear The Greatest Showman playing.
Okay,
And I'm like, because my kids love The Greatest Showman, so they're watching. And I walk into the living room, and yes, The Greatest Showman is in fact playing, except the song that's coming is out of his mouth. He's acting the whole movie out with my kids.
Oh no, that's a W. That's fire. That's the type of father, that's the type of man that I want to be when I grow up. I really want to be stable enough to where whenever I do have kids or a family of my own, I can really just fully be present. That's one of my biggest fears, is being one of those fathers who have to work and never be with his kids. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my parents play such a huge part in my life, and I feel like parents play such a huge role in kids' life that, I really do want to be a father, you guys. I don't know if I've ever expressed that to y'all. And I obviously want to be able to show that part of my life on YouTube whenever I get to that area in my life. But I want to get to the point to where financially and mentally I'm good enough to where I can be present and really experience them growing up. You know what I'm saying? From the time that they born, and fully just be immersed in it. I feel like I'm gonna love being a father. I love being a big brother to my little brother, and I wanted to be a parent before I even had a little brother. So it's just, I love having that role. I feel like it low-key make me better too, because I know that, if I expect something from my kids, or not even expect something. Usually, I feel like the way I'm a parent is, I just want you to be the best that you could be and make it into heaven. That's the same way my pops is. So it's just like, it make me want to be like better, so that they have something good to look up to. And I feel like having my children over here in the mob, it's the same way. So it's just like, bro, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And the fact that he doing that for not only somebody else's kids, that just tell you the type of character he got for real.
That was like one of those moments where I thought, that's just like example number 800,000 million why I love this guy. Wow. He really does what he said earlier about me, which is true of him as well, which is that there's so many things he does that you'll never hear about, you never see about. He won't tell you about his accomplishments. He doesn't do any of those things, but he shows up. And I think, and maybe you guys feel this too, the reason that we're so close is like any relationship, friendly competition, but we genuinely root for each other. We want each other to win.
Yeah.
Like I want him to win, and I know he wants me to win, and because of that, we're like incredibly vulnerable and open with each other, and we're so it's pretty. Yeah, I realize how lucky I am and how rare something like that is.
Yeah.
That's like the best motivation for each other to really just keep on
Facts.
growing,
Pushing each other.
To
the
That's how I am with 3.
You can make your friends and your mates better. I mean, it's my wife and I try to do that all the time with each other. We're always trying to push each other to be, that's
always pushing each other, by fighting and stuff.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
When you're working, Hugh did.
Dang.
Incredibly physical.
Bro, at this age, you looking like this, bro? Nah, this man's different, bro. Look at this man. He is different.
He's an athlete, obviously.
Yeah.
But when
Built,
he's shooting these
strong.
huge sequences where these fights where Deadpool and Wolverine are just going at each other, and they're fast and they're vicious, and someone could easily get hurt. Like it's really
exactly,
because
right.
you're using real blades and all that stuff.
Really?
He's doing it all himself, every little bit of it, and it's just mind blowing to see. But when you're on the receiving end of this guy coming at you with those claws, and he's coming at you fast, there's no part of your brain that thinks it's fake. You're like, I'm going
That's fire.
to pass away here in this car. My legacy will be being killed by Hugh Jackman dressed up as a weasel named Wolverine who's just taken my life with like weird forks for hands. Because he's so committed to that. So it's crazy how nice he is, but when he's in that character,
It's
Great therapy.
terrifying.
great therapy, facts.
And that's why he's Wolverine for past over 25 years.
Forever. They are going to be dragging. They're going to be
Always be.
dragging his dried, dusty corpse, his rotting, fetid husk, and they're going to be shoving it into a yellow suit when he's 107, and they're going to be booting him out onto the stage, forcing him to make the growly sounds. And I, for one, can't wait.
Do you think we would be able to be
Actually,
like Wolverine or
and Deadpool?
Like, can you imagine us doing something like that?
Wow. Of you two, who would be
I see
more
legends.
Deadpool?
I ain't gonna lie. Who do you think? You think Chan being Deadpool? I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Chan would low-key be more of a Deadpool, and I feel like Felix. I know, and the reason I want y'all to, trust me on this one. I feel like serious-wise, I could see Felix being more serious. That's why I would say that he would be more Wolverine, and I could see Chan being Deadpool. Let me see. Leave a comment down below. Who you think would be Deadpool? Who you think will be Wolverine?
Well, who'd be more Wolverine?
I want to hear their
I'm
answer.
the type of guy who doesn't show my anger, but will do it on stage.
Yeah, that's exactly what
I can imagine
Bong
you.
Chong,
Wolverine.
but you're more Deadpool, I think. You have more
I think
Wolverine.
I was
more of
more
a
Deadpool.
feel
I'm
like-
more of a trickster.
You're more of a trickster, but I also see a quiet inner rage.
Yeah.
There. I would not mess with Felix.
You keep it down, but then when it...
Yeah. Snatch the soul right out of your body.
That's right.
Yeah, that'll be the next sequel for Deadpool and Wolverine. It'll be
That would be a nice cameo, bro.
It's a long title, but Deadpool and Wolverine versus Stray Kids.
Oh no!
Bro, they got to do
I
that.
reckon. It'll be pretty fun.
Even on the
That was a
side.
treat. That was amazing. Hey, on a serious note, I've been such a fan of you guys for so long, and I know I said this in New York when I saw you guys, but I mean, you gotta have a moment to take it in because what you've done is really, really special,
Facts, though.
unique, and incredible. To have global reach like this and to inspire so many young people, it's great. You guys do a really amazing job. And
That means so much to us.
Well, in the end, you guys are the ones that inspired us from our childhood. So
Till now.
if people out
Yeah.
there thinking us,
They're
are
thinking
actually
you.
Thinking you guys.
Real nigga.
underneath this all, we're horrible, horrible people. So don't worry about that.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
okay?
I doubt it. You guys are.
Keep being best mates. Keep looking after each other.
Oh, thank you.
The bigger it goes, the more you need each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet.
All right.
Wolverine? Is that the Wolverine? Well, this is Deadpool. Deadpool's really more like.
Okay.
Come up over there.
Hey. Oh my God, that was so good. I feel like those are one of those situations that, you know, you long for if you Stray Kids. And obviously, based off of what I'm seeing here, Hugh Jackman as well as, you know, my man Ryan Reynolds, they both huge fans of Stray Kids. And I like how they pointed out how much they've done globally. You know what I'm saying? How much work they've done. And they wanted Stray Kids to really take that in and appreciate that, because that is important. You know, you go hard for the people that you care about. You go hard for the people who consume your content because you love that interaction, you love that dynamic, but you also got to appreciate yourself, because at the end of the day, you put in all of that work. Stray Kids put in all of that work, and even though they can soak in all the love and they do it for other people, they got to appreciate themselves for all of the hard work that they did. Did you enjoy this video? Let me know in the comment section below, because I really feel like this is one of those moments that we do have to soak in too, because we don't know when these types of things will ever happen again. I definitely got to check out this Deadpool Wolverine movie, not only to hear the new song that Stray Kids got called Slash, but also just to check the movie out. I love Deadpool's character. I feel like he one of the best characters, one of the best superheroes out of every single one. You know what I'm saying? Not only when it comes to abilities, but just character. I feel like that's kind of why I fell in love with like Spider-Man, because Spider-Man was funny, relatable. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Deadpool fall into that same type of areas. But if you do enjoy, make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe for more content like this, because there's hella videos on the way. And feel free to follow me on Twitch. I'm trying to go live more over there, but you know, my internet been struggling. If you've been over on the Twitch, you know, but hella videos dropping soon. I got a new little, you know what I'm saying, setup and how I want to do things. So don't worry, Vex is doing fine. It's lots of videos on the way. I'll catch y'all in the next episode.